Hey guys, what's up? Sayano here, back with another Soccer Spirits video. This is the guide part 6. If you missed any of the previous parts, I'll have the link to them in the description below. Now, last time we left off, we were talking about the pigs and how they gave pluses to each stat. Now we're gonna take a look at them again and finish it off. Sorry for the no videos on the guide the past 2 days. Actually, I was quite busy, so I couldn't actually get on or anything. So sorry about that, guys. But as you can see on Beat Rice here, it gives like stats to everything. There's the 4 main stats: power, technique, vitality, and speed. You can get up to 30 plus stats in each one of those. So pretty much, if a pig, let's see here. I don't have any pigs on me at the moment, but we can go into the book and check that out. So no worries. Oops, dark special card. That's what we want, not dark. All right. So as it says here, it grants 5 bonus points to a single stat. This is only good for the first time it doesn't stack up. That's not true. You can use a pig however many times. It'll always give you stats. The thing is that you can't use more than one pig when training at once. You can only, at least that's what I believe. I mean, I've never actually trained multiple pigs at once, but that's not true. It continues to stack up. So yeah. And if you evolve the pig, which is 5 pigs and 96k gold, it will give you 7 bonus points to all stats. So that's 28. 5 pigs equals 25 bonus stats, and this is 28. So you would originally think that this is the best deal, but if you're really talking about efficiency, no, it is not the best deal, because to train a pig, it takes 11k gold, like 10k to 11k gold to train a pig. Like, no, to train a player with a pig. They're quite expensive, like swirlies, and any player that gives you bonus stats always usually take like about 10k gold or higher. When I train players with pigs, it usually takes 11k gold. And 96k gold is 9 3-star pigs worth of training, pretty much. If yours is 10k gold. If it's 11k gold, it's probably gonna be like 5 pigs, but it's 5 pigs? No, 8 pigs. Sorry about that. But 8 pigs, 9 pigs. It's a lot more stat that way. 8 pigs, that's 40 plus stats. 9 pigs, that's freaking 45 plus stats compared to a measly 28. So if you're really going for efficiency, you probably want to go with the path that I'm gonna go with, that I'm using, which is just training 3-star pigs and not evolving them, because when you evolve them, it takes 96k gold, and you just lose like a lot of gold for some 3 plus stats that if you just train them singularly, you'll gain more. Of course, you probably still want to evolve. If you're a new player, you probably still want to gather 5 pigs and evolve it just for the collection purposes. And that's pretty much about it for the pigs, honestly. Like, they aren't really that much of a use. I believe I have talked about the Nearest and the Maras, so let's go on to, talking about the Galaxy League again. I don't have any streaks right now. So the Galaxy Super League, So here's the tournament rewards. So if you win a tournament or just lose a tournament, depending on how far you go, you get to choose any one of these rewards. So if you win a tournament, you can get up to like probably get to choose 30k or higher gold as one of your options, or you can get a 2 through 4 star Spirit Stone or 1 through 7 GP, etc. But if you only make it to the semifinals and then lose, the gold reward or the stone reward or the GP reward is probably going to be lower. So league is quite worth doing, just because once you make it to champions or higher, you get a chance of getting a unique stone, which is pretty dang good. So promotion reward, you can't get any promotion rewards during the pre-seasons, but I will show that off once the main season starts, because there's only 3 days left of pre-seasons. And season reward, you can't get anything either, but I believe it's always going to be light rates, depending on how far you go. So I'll show it off some other time when the season starts. But right now we're in pre-season mode, so that's why. Scouts. Some scouts, you know, you can get stuff. You can get 5. You can scout from 2 stars. No, you can't start 2 stars. That's right. You can start from 3 stars to 5 stars. Pretty much, it's a rare draw system. It's pretty much just like drawing cards, but a lot more simple. As you can see, I have Magnus on lock right here. Basically, let me show you. Bye 15k gold, but I'm gonna show you. So basically, if I refresh this page, all the players, you know, they just refresh. They get it's a new player. It's a new player. But if I lock a certain player like Magnus here, he won't ever go away. So that's a good. But it does take quite a bit of crystals. I do remember. I think I used like 70 crystals on locking him. So it does take quite a bit of crystals. It's not exactly recommended, but it's really quite efficient, to be honest with you. So I use it. And Cynthia has no use to me. So yeah. So oh, that's right. I actually hope I haven't talked about the scout yet. I don't remember if I did or not, but if I did, I'm sorry. This isn't too long. This shouldn't be too long, so I shouldn't be wasting too much of your time here. I have been going for 6 minutes. Alright, cool. You can get legends in scout as well, but they're really low. The chances are really low. Like if you guys want a precise measurement or something, it's an average. They've said the average. Oh, if you spend 500 million gold on scouts, you will get a 50% chance of getting the legend. Only a 50%. So that means you pretty much need 100 million gold to get insured. Pretty much insured rate of getting a legend, and that's just in predicament, like the average assumption. Like it could be more, you know. If RNG hates you that much, it could be more. So yeah, scout is really important. It's one of the more important parts of the game, because if RNG hates you, you're probably gonna get your players just mainly through scout. Because I've gotten most of my players through scout, to be honest with you. I got most of them through scout. I haven't drawn that much. Like when I do draw, RNG just hates me and doesn't give me all the cards I want. So there you go. There's actually a patch coming today for Hercules EE, so hopefully I can get Hercules. I really do like Hercules, his EER and everything. And he's quite a tanky attacker, which I want for my PvE team. Alright, so we covered scouts, we covered that, we covered stones, we covered this. I don't know what the heck to managers. Why not managers? Managers are quite important, but the most important managers out there are probably Lucy, Gerald, and I don't know, Lucy, Gerald, Puriel, Samuel. Yeah, I guess so. The most important managers are the managers their passives gives you stat points. Like Lucy here. In her passive, Galaxy Concert, increases power and technique of all players by 15%. So she's the reason why my Beat Rice, instead of having a 30 power stat, has 59 power stat. Of course, you're just like, what? That's only 15. I also have Clover here. Whose passives also increase power and technique. So she's at 3 superbs. Every superb for a manager just upgrades their passive. So if you superb a manager, their passives will increase. They start off with a level 1 passive and go up to a level 6 passive. If you evolve them, their skill level will upgrade. Whether that's like Vanilla's case, by evolving her. In Vanilla's case, if you evolve her active cooldown time becomes greatly lower, because I do remember it was like 8 hours or so for her active, but now it's only like 3 hours, so 4 hours. While in other managers in like Lucy, you get more gold. Like before, I think it was 150 gold. Was it 150? 250? Something like that. But now it's 450 gold for each register. Fred, it's like about 16k or so. That's right. Samuel here is another manager. Back then she wasn't actually released on the global server, but now she is. She's one of the better managers, actually. I mean, look at that passive. It's speed and stamina. Stamina is pretty much vitality. So pretty much right now, with all the stats you have, you can have a max superb Geralt, max superb Lucy, and a max superb Clover or Samuel. I personally prefer to go Samuel just because she's from Friendship Draws and she's free, while Clover you have to get from Scouts, which is 500 GP per Clover. So, although her drop rate is quite low because I haven't drawn her yet and I've used a crap ton of FP, so I would probably equip Samuel in my personal opinion. I value speed and technique. I value speed and vitality a bit more than power and technique. I mean, there will be cases where I will actually swap in and out, so I probably will get my Clover to max superb just because I can, you know. So now that we've talked about the managers and stuff, yeah. You know. If you're having trouble at the beginning with cost, which is right here on the top of my deck, you can see cost 260 out of 275. If you go over the cost, you will actually not be able to play because your cost is just how many players you can put in. Like I don't know. I don't really have that many costly players here. I mean, most of my players are EE in here. So let's say, how much is Sammy? 28? Cool, that sounds good. Virgil is 28, cool, take her out. So as you can see, I'm 267 now with Priscilla. I can't see, get out of here, mate, thingy majiggy. What a black tortoise. 28, sounds good. I want to see if I can go over cost here. I don't know, it's kind of hard to do just because everyone's already eating stuff. 27. Wait, Kiki's only 24, so there we go. Alright, come on. 27 here. 27. I don't think I have any more either, so. Looks like that's about. Oh, I have Scylla, let's see. 27, 28. Looks like that's it. Looks like I'm not able to go over costs. But basically, well, that's also because I have her on Ingeen. She's really important beginning manager because, as you can see, her passive increases cost by max cost by 10. So if I don't have Ingeen, my cost level would actually only be 265. So I'm actually pretty close to breaking my cost limit if I had Ingeen. So. If I didn't have Yungi, sorry about that. I meant if I didn't have Yungi, so yeah. Wrong one. Not leaving. Alright, there we go. So cost is kind of really important for the early games. You don't want to go over cost. Evolution increases your cost, so just, you know, always keep Yungi. So she's quite important, you know. I actually don't know what I haven't talked about. I know I haven't talked about Colosseum of Despair, but that's a really complicated guide I don't want to talk about just yet. Oh yeah, special training. Sorry about that. We can talk about special training. Special training, it's kind of self-explanatory. It should say right here, you can upgrade a character from upgrades 2-star to 2-star from 5-star up to 6-star. So, as you can see, if you put a 2-star player in, it has to be level 20, and then you can use 2 other 2-star players that isn't the same character. They can be level 1, or they can be any level. You put them in, and you can get a 3-star of the player you put in. But as a result, you sacrifice the player, of course. My personal favorite is the 5-star Blade example, because look at him, Celsius, watch him burn. But yeah, Blade turns into a 6-star, so if I put in Scylla here, I will need 5 other 5-stars to put in order to get Scylla 6-star. Should I do it? No, I'm joking. I won't do this. I'm not gonna do it. But you know, that's just an example. So that's how you get non-legend players up to 6-star. 6-stars, getting special training them are quite important because in 6-star you gain 2 more extra stat points because per 5 levels you get a stat point. So yeah. Also you open up the prism slot which allows you to train. Wait, now that I think about it, I did talk about the special training system, didn't I? I don't know. I'm forgetting things. and I'm actually recording quite a bit here. I guess we could talk about the Coliseum of Despair next, or the space time. I could talk about. I'll talk about space time next time, but this will be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.